our medicine and medicine be our food. So that's what I talk about, or what I'm referring to when I'm saying using alternative methods, teaching people how to pick fresh vegetables or pick fresh fruits and how to use them in their daily nutrition. Because you see, our bodies, we don't have a protein deficiency, but more than likely there's some type of nutritional deficiency or mineral deficiency that our bodies has, and we're not able to get the optimum health that is needed. Now, when you think of disease, I want to ask you, what is your definition? Some people think that the definition of disease is not, a good thing, but disease is an effort of nature to free the system from conditions that result from a violation of the laws of health. In case of sickness, the cause should be ascertained. Unhelpful conditions should be changed, wrong habits corrected. The nature is to be assisted in an effort to expel impurities and to reestablish right conditions in the system. What do I mean by that? Well, our bodies, we have a masterpiece for our bodies. God designed us fearfully and we're wonderfully made. And so our bodies actually are made to self-heal itself. So when you think about it, if you're feeling something in your body and there's something going on, that's your body's way of letting you know that something foreign is going on in your body. So we have to learn how to, what health law have we violated when we feel something going on, when you have a headache, or when your blood pressure is high, when you hear that there's diabetes on the rise, when you're just feeling bad or something is going on. We have to get to the bottom of it, the foundation. Now, some of the foundations that I teach when I'm going over with people, there's 8 laws of health that we deal with. And those 8 laws of health that I will be just touching on briefly because we have a short amount of time, but those 8 laws are godly trust, open air, and sometimes you don't even think about daily exercise, or you do. Sunshine is very important. We must have plenty of rest, no matter what you do, how you do it, how good you eat. If you do not get your rest, your body cannot self-heal. Our bodies is on a natural rhythm, and it requires us to get our rest, and that's telling us, and it'll heal in the process. And then we must drink lots of water. Water is something that we tend to not get enough of. We don't obey that particular law. And then we must always be temperate, and nutrition is the 8th law. Now, nutrition is the last of the laws, but it's one of the most important one of the laws that we will discuss here. Now, I just wanted to step on into your immune system. Most people don't understand that the reason why we have a weak immune system is because of our blood. Our blood is very important. There is life in the flesh of the blood. I'm going to say that again. The life of the flesh is actually in the blood. If you have unhealthy blood, you're going to have unhealthy cells, you're going to have unhealthy organs, tissues, and therefore, when you begin to break down, depending on, because our organs and everything reheals, the type of rehealing or the type of regeneration that takes place is going to be based on, it goes back to nutrition. What have you fed your blood? So in order to get healthy blood, that's the key. What are you eating? So we get to nutrition. I skipped from godly trust because that's number 1, because we have to trust God. But we're talking, I'm going to go to number 8, which is nutrition. If you choose to eat wrong foods, if you choose to eat dead foods, you're going to have not good blood. So our blood is what actually builds our immune system. In order to have good health, we must have good blood, for the blood is the current of life. Our blood is what removes the waste and nourishes our body. When supplied with the proper food, elements, and when cleansed and volatilized by the contact with pure air, it actually carries life and vigor to every part of the system. The more perfect the circulation, the better will this be accomplished. So if you're putting, I'm plant-based. I practice a plant-based life. However, I teach people wherever they are. If you choose to eat meat, or although our bodies were not designed typically to be able to digest meat, I show you what type of meats to eat, what's better for your health, what's better to digest. Our bodies were really made to be plant-based, and if we do that, then we're able to digest the food a lot better. Now, when we have good blood, we build a good immune system, and when we have a good immune system, our bodies are able to fight off the immune system. They're able to fight off the diseases that go forth, like the bacteria, the viruses, the fungi, and the parasites that are in our body that attach itself. Now, we need a healthy gut. So again, we go back to nutrition. When we eat bad food, it affects our gut, which affects our brain. And when our brains are affected, we make bad decisions. We aren't able to stay focused. A lot of decisions that we make are based, really, it goes back to what type of food have you put in your body. So our takeaway today, our nation is sick today because of what we have put in our bodies, because of what we have eaten, because we're not choosing to make better choices. We're in a fast society. We don't have time to cook properly. We don't have time to just breathe. Not only is nutrition important, but I said we don't have time to breathe. Stress will also cause your body to go into stress. So we want to take time to relax also. Now, through my studies and through my journey, I help people how to find rest and not be stressed. Teach you how to build a strong immune system, how to silence the silent killer, which is heart disease. We also talk about how to take the itis out of arthritis. A lot of times our bodies is full of inflammation because we put the wrong foods in our body and we don't know how to naturally take it out of our bodies. I help you find the answer to cancer. Again, everything that I talk about, I use a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor, but I am here to show you how to choose better foods and how to live a better lifestyle and how to reverse these diseases through eating healthy. How to reverse diabetes, how to normalize your blood pressure, and how to have a healthier gut. And how to use medicine how to use food as medicine. How to go from a sad diet to a glad diet. What do I mean by sad? You want to change that standard American diet to a glad diet by using the foods, the herbs, the seeds, the grains that have naturally been given to us, and learn how to cook those and how to use those to build a better temple, to take care of this temple that has been given to you, because this is the only temple that you will ever get, that you will ever have. And again, to do that, we must have godly trust. We must use open air, meaning go outside, run around, get some fresh air, because it builds the oxygen in your cells. Daily exercise. You don't have to get out and use a whole bunch of weights or go to a gym, but I teach people how to economically do exercise in your home, how to stretch, how to even use yoga as a form of healing. Proper rest. Again, we must learn to go to bed at night. We must learn when to cut it off. When you go to sleep at least 2 hours before midnight, you start adding on an extra hour to your lifespan. How many of you like that? You're more youthful, you feel better the next day. Also, drinking lots of water is very important. You must drink at least half the ounces of your body weight, meaning if you're 100 pounds, drink at least 50 ounces of water a day to flush out the toxins that are in your body, because our bodies are made up of over 70% to 80% of water. And always be temperate, meaning use self-control. Don't eat the first thing that you see. Just because it looks good doesn't mean that it's always good for you. Also, nutrition. Again, we touched a little bit on nutrition. If Kay and Lisa allows me to come back, we'll go into more detail about how to build a better diet, how to put together a plan how to move forward in your diet and how to eat better. Again, I just want to leave you with that your body is a temple of God. Take care of this temple that God has given to you. And again, 3 John 2 tells us, he says, "Beloved, I wish above all things that you would prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers." I do hope today that I have somehow motivated you, inspired you to do better, to want to live a better life. You can reach me. Again, I'm Sonja Boucher, your health and wellness coach and consultant. This is what I do. This is what I love to do, to teach you how to be the best you that you can be, becoming a better you. Thank you.